What's up guys, your girl Luca here, hitting you with another video on Cyberpunk 2077 and the situation surrounding that game. As most of us know, Cyberpunk 2077 came out a couple of days ago, and to my surprise, the game has received a lot of backlash for releasing in the state that it did. Despite some reviewers somehow giving this game a 100, even with the myriad of bugs on the PC version as well, the gamer has spoken up to express their discontent with this title. Cyberpunk 2077 currently sits at a 6.9 on Metacritic for PC, a 2.9 for PS4, and a 3.9 for Xbox. Now, Metacritic is an outdated metric, and I'm typically against review bombing. That being said, I cannot fault players for being pissed enough to leave this kind of review, given the fact that they can't even play the game because it's riddled with bugs. The title ran horribly on base systems, and never should have been released in this state. Now, I see a lot of people saying, well, they should have just dropped the base consoles. And my response to that is, no, they should have made sure the game worked on base consoles. Up until this point, games have been released on the base consoles. Games that look and run and perform better on the base consoles than Cyberpunk 2077 does. There are other cross-gen titles that are not broken, buggy messes. In my opinion, saying they should not have released on base platforms is just another way to defend CD Projekt Red and to excuse them for what they've done. The game should have been delayed another couple of months. It should not have released in the state it did on any platform, and that's how I feel about it. Nothing's going to change my mind on that aspect. Now, on that note, we're here to discuss a post from CD Projekt Red's official Twitter account for Cyberpunk 2077. The Cliff Notes version is basically, hey, sorry we were shady shadesters and lied to y'all. If you don't like the game, get a refund, and we're gonna have more patches out soon. Here's the full version. Dear gamers, first of all, we would like to start by apologizing to you for not showing the game on base/gen consoles before it premiered, and in the consequence, not allowing you to make a more informed decision about your purchase. We should have paid more attention to making it play better on the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. Yeah, and here's the thing, I'm not actually buying that. This idea that they should have paid more attention, quote unquote. And the reason I feel this way has to do with an article that came out 17 days ago that goes as follows. Speaking earlier this week on Wednesday and transcribed by Seeking Alpha, Kaczynski said that Cyberpunk 2077's performance on the base PS4 and Xbox One console is surprisingly good, I would say. The CEO went on to say that although the performance on the base console is lower than their Pro counterparts, the PS4 Pro and the Xbox One X, it's still surprisingly good. Now, I don't know if y'all have seen how the game is running on the PS4 and the Xbox One, but I advise you guys to look up the hashtag Cyberbug2077 so you can see how bad it actually is, or watch the Digital Foundry videos on it. Now, moving on to the rest of the post. Second, we will fix bugs and crashes and improve the overall experience. The first round of updates has just been released, and the next one is coming within the next 7 days. Expect more, as we will update frequently whenever new improvements are ready. After the holidays, we'll continue working. We'll release 2 large patches, starting with patch number 1 in January. This will be followed by patch number 2 in February. Together, these should fix the most prominent problems gamers are facing on last-gen consoles. We will be informing you about the contents of each patch ahead of their release. They won't make the game on last-gen look like it's running on a high-spec PC or next-gen console, but it will be closer to that experience than it is now. Finally, we would always like everyone who buys our games to be satisfied with their purchase. We would appreciate it if you would give us a chance, but if you're not pleased with the game on your console and do not want to wait for updates, you can opt to refund your copy. For copies purchased digitally, please use the refund system of PSN or Xbox respectively. For box versions, please first try to get a refund at the store where you bought the game. Should this not be possible, please contact us at helpmerefund@cdprojectred.com, and we will do our best to help you. Starting from today, you can contact us for a week up until December 21st, 2020. Humbly, all of CD Projekt Red's execs. I can't pronounce Polish names, so I'm not going to try with this one. And they added a PS saying PC gamers are going to get regular updates too. Now, I believe them about the updates, honestly speaking. They are pretty good with that. But the thing of it is, people did give them a chance. People had faith in them. People trusted them to release a product that actually works on all systems. They've eroded the trust of the gamers, and they've taken a huge hit when it comes to their reputation. And honestly speaking, at least from an executive viewpoint, I don't think they actually care, given that these same executives have gone back on and lied multiple times about various things, such as, we're not doing crunch, and the game runs well on the base systems. Most likely, they got someone who would be equivalent to an administrative assistant in the States to write the note for them, and I just doubt their overall sincerity, but you know what, that's fine, whatever, right? In my opinion, the only thing that that matters from this post is knowing when these patches are coming and prepping yourself for it. Now, on a closing note, I am playing the game with patch 1.04, and I'm playing in the quality mode for the Xbox Series X, and the game runs really well. In the 7 hours I played last night, the only glitch I experienced was a random NPC T-posing. And yeah, honestly speaking, I'm really enjoying the story. It's just unfortunate that the game released in the state that it did. So many people will rightfully put it down and may not pick it up when it's patched properly. And it is what it is. CDPR dug their own grave in that regard. If they really released this game and thought as a whole the gamers would just give them a pass for it, that's crazy. But whatever. Anyway guys, please like, share, subscribe, and please let me know in the comment section how the game is running for you post-patch. Or if you put it down, either one. And please guys, you don't need to defend a corporation just because you love the game, alright? Acknowledge its faults and don't disparage those expressing discontent, alright? Alright, Luca out, bye!